Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am getting ready for a New Year's brunch, and I just jumped right into it. So obviously my eyebrows are already kind of carved out here. I'm using the new Sephora collection Pro Foundation brush number 70 with my favorite Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in Maple Deep. Now, the last time I talked about this makeup shade, I said it was just deep, but I think they've changed the name literally since I got it, because my bottle still says just maple, but now on the website it's Maple Deep. So Maple Deep it is. And then of course I'm going in and applying Shape Tape in medium tan golden. That's applied under my eyes, down my nose, forehead, and on my chin. It is the same shade that I'm using as a base for my eyeshadow. Now, using the Morphe Second Nature eyeshadow palette, which is probably 2 years expired, I am just creating like a brown smoky eye. I use a red brown color for like my crease. And as you'll see, I'm just blending it out. Like, this is not sped up. This is just one side that I sat there blending for like a minute. And of course you want to start below your crease and then kind of blend it out. That's how you prevent it from just going everywhere. And I like to blend it up pretty high so it's not like a extreme halo around my eyebrows. Then I took like a deeper brown, as you can see, and put that just all over my lid. Now I do have pretty big eyes and a lot of eyelid space, so I kind of just be throwing the color there and then blending it out and hope for the best. If I had smaller eyes, I couldn't imagine this being just a little more difficult. And then I just went back in with that red brown color, and actually I think I mixed the two and kind of just, you know, blending them out. Clearly enjoying myself getting ready. And then I'm using a brush with no makeup on just to further blend the crease shade out, and just making sure I'm not adding more product, just again blending it out. Now I'm going to actually fill in my eyebrows. I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 4.5. I think it's like an off black color or an ashy black color. And I prefer a lighter a lighter eyebrow. Yeah, and I like my eyebrows a little thinner. They are pretty thin, as you can see. That was my natural eyebrow, and I'm really just filling in for a little color. And I'm not team feather brows just yet. I'm really team 2016 eyebrows. So it's just a lot of me shading and coloring it in, and then kind of feathering the front. That's all I got, okay? That's all I got. Use different angles to just make sure your eyebrows are shaped correctly. As you can see, I kind of like did my eyebrows from the side, and just kind of viewing it from the side and make sure it is accurate. And then I'm just cleaning up my brows a little bit where I had brought down the eyebrow pencil a little too low. And I'm just cleaning that up. And so now my Shape Tape concealer has set a little bit and dried down. Now I'm blending it out. Just using I think that's a Real Techniques brush, and just blending that out. And I like to blend it almost out to where my eyeshadow would have come out to. Or I guess you see how the highlight under my brow almost meets with my under eye. That's always my goal. and then I'll use a beauty blender just to clean up those edges, and that includes on my forehead and chin as well. If I'm thinking, I usually like to I prefer to blend out my nose contour first, or my nose highlight, and then it's just, again, me just cleaning up the edges and making sure everything kind of blends. Okay, and I'm using the Patrick Ta eyebrow gel just to set my eyebrows, and then I'm going to go ahead and I really press just the powder in, and I let the pressed powder sit there, and then I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose, and I'm using the Black Radiance contour palette in medium to dark. Oh, and I set my face with the Laura Mercier setting powder in honey. That is the GOAT, I'm telling y'all. The GOAT. And I use the shade that's in the middle only on my nose, and then on my face I use both shades, the one that's on the left and the one that's in the middle. I do not use for real the highlight in those palettes. I never have. And I think I put too much contour on, so I was kind of trying to just blend that out using my makeup sponge and the Laura Mercier. It ended up coming together, so no big deal. And then I just kind of dust away if there's anything extra there. Dust that away. Add in some blush. The blush that I use is called Bordeaux by NYX. It is no longer sold. I recently tried to go get some. It does not exist. And again, just trying to blend that contour that I put on. Now I'm going to go in with some mascara. This is just a L'Oreal mascara, and mine is so dry, y'all. I am struggling so bad just to get a little coating on my bottom lashes. I ended up eventually getting it to a decent amount, but y'all, I kind of like it, like my mascara on the bottom to be really heavy. So I just used a black liner and kind of just added some more depth to the look. And I had poked myself in the other eye, like, real bad, y'all. And then I'm gonna spray my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray and the Milk Hydro setting spray. I think the Charlotte Tilbury really gives you holds, and then the Milk gives you like some radiance. And then of course using my Dior Backstage highlighting palette, I am highlighting my face. And I think that just using, I don't know, they have like a cushion highlight almost, and then using this sponge, it just gives you the perfect highlight. Like, it's in all the right places, and it blends so smooth. Now onto my hair and off of my face for a little bit. This is the Butta Lace unit number 9 in T2 and 30. So I had put it on the day before, I think, and then like soft hold, barely used anything to put it on. So this is just me just touching it up, making sure my lace looks good before this event. And then using a little bit of the contour palette powder, I'm just blending my lace in, making sure it's a color match for my contour, because I go hard on the bronze and contour, okay? Okay, so I decided to go with these like cherry earrings. I just think it just like was really cute with my green dress. Never mind my red nails. I wasn't even paying attention to that. And for perfume, I'm wearing the Prada Paradoxe. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because there's an E on the end. But I'm wearing that. It smells so good. And I'm just tying this dress up, making sure it looks good. Y'all know I have back to tattoos, so I really be trying to have my back out as often as I can, okay? As often as I can. And some shoes I ended up wearing were some like strap up ASO shoes. I'll tag them below. It actually came out really cute. And just tucking those hanging strings in. And last but not least, I am putting on this Kat Von D lipstick in Hawkwind. I looked it up just last night and I swear it does not exist anymore. And I know it's old. I've had this for a good minute, okay? And that's the look. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time.